split squat isometric hold. So as you can see here, I'm holding my body weight the whole time. What I'm also doing is adding some body weight with the kettlebell. So I place the kettlebells on the floor, resting it for about a second, and then lifting them up for about 3 seconds. As you can see here, what I've done now is I'm lifting them up really quickly. So I'm going from no kettlebells to kettlebells quickly. Then I'm coming up into a higher position in the split squat. So your program will probably tell you to do it a certain period of time in the certain positions. As I get into the higher position, as you can see, what I actually do is I wrap the bands through only once. Sorry, that way, so they're a little bit higher. That way I can do exactly the same thing as I was doing before, but now I can, the bands are long enough to obviously get onto the floor. So then same thing, just going to hold them still, let them down for a second and then lift them up for 3 seconds. And then as I'm going, I'm also lifting them up a little bit faster so I can get a little bit of oscillation here. So obviously do exactly how the program says. I'm going to show you from the other leg as well in a second so you can see it from there. And here we go from the other leg. So isometric contraction here. You may be doing this with kettlebells or with not. The program will obviously tell you if you can, great. But either way, I'm constricting the muscle out of this as much as possible so we can focus on just the connective tissue. So as I then lift up the kettlebells off the floor, the connective tissue has to learn to absorb that force. And the quicker I lift the kettlebells off the floor, the quicker it has to learn how to absorb that force. So I'm teaching, as we get faster, teaching the connective tissue to absorb force quickly. So you'll probably be doing it at 2 different positions. I did this at 2 different positions. So if you're doing it for a minute, it'll be 30 seconds each, and then get up here.